my control? Ah, there's my controller. Welcome. Beautiful. Hello. Game. Are you responding? Right, my mobile is. Oh, there we go. Chapter 3, Rise and Fall. Oh, I guess because I hit a save point, like leaving this room and starts me at the, the beginning of the chapter. Can't open that for some reason. Why can't we open you? Can you keep out? He even has like drawn on boxers. He's just hanging about. I believe that's the way out. Oh. Did he try to piece together his own Bendy with himself? I'm just like, hello, Groundhouse. I am like building my own lore together with what I think it is. Boris Henry. Wait. Aren't we Henry? We're Henry, right? Then why do we have a tally market here? He's not gonna say anything to us? We just leave?
I'm not getting out of here that easy. Need to open the door, but the lever's missing. Boris probably has it.
Oh.
Hey, buddy, you seen that lever handle around? Or are you holding it hostage until I make you something to eat? I thought so. Let's see what we got.
So, the way we talk to him, it's like we already know him really well. I mean, which, it's probably the case if we we're told to come back here. But it's almost like no time has left, and we know Boris really well. Apparently, it almost seems like we're not shocked by these like ink people either. It feels kind of confusing so far. I'm sure Grindhouse would tell me that, like, hey, Suki, if you look up the lore, it makes no sense. It's like, don't think about it too hard. So we have to look carefully for soup. That's odd. That wasn't there before. Oh no, okay. The ink was probably there before. I know this was Claude. It feels like we have to find a vent and go around. It all sort of kind of makes sense in time, probably. That is like the most reassuring, not reassuring statement. Oh. There's a watermelon.
That should be enough.
I do know that, who was it? It was, it was like Oreo with a 3 in the name. Made a great like Benny song though. We just
Here you go.
wow, that was an instant trade. We're just gonna go. Also, I thought Boris was dead, so like, there's
See what's
multiple
out there.
Borises.
Don't wander off.
Oh shit! Hey Boris, you're coming with? Yeah, you finished that super quick. Why do we have a hiding spot, Boris?
Looks like it's really dark up ahead. Let's find some light.
Oh, okay. Don't
be
like
scared,
this.
Boris. Keep the light near you so you don't get lost.
I mean, there are lights already here, so either he came through here before or someone else did recently. There's a candle.
Did you hear that? Yeah, me either.
Okay, we're like the Harrison Ford of like voice acting over here. We just don't change tones, huh?
Another dead end. I don't see any other way through. You got any ideas, Boris?
Oh, we're gonna figure that. Hello, Skunky. Welcome in. It's been a hot minute. How are you? Nope. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh, that made my back crack. Ooh. Thinking my back was stiff. The huge giant bendy, because I was carrying actually quite a bit of things earlier on my back, in my backpack, to be specific.
Wow.
And that was
I
fucking
don't
heavy.
remember any of this.
We're gonna get chased. If we have 2 hiding spots, we're getting chased, aren't we? Unless it's made to, like, lull us into... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Lull us into a false sense of security, where they're like, hey, you're supposed to hide, but there's no reason to hide. I hear something, huh?
Better get overtime for this.
I better get overtime for this.
Why is there always something blocking the door?
I mean, dude, you could
Gotta be a way
slip
through.
through that. Oh, there we go. There's Sean.
So what if I went and painted some of those bendy dolls with a crooked smile? That's sure no reason for Mr. Drew to be flying off the handle at me. And if he really wants to be so helpful, he could be telling me what I'm to be doing with this warehouse I got full of that angel whatchamacallit. And a scrap of that minty shell. You probably have to melt it all down to be rid of it all.
It's good to see. That was Jackson's guy. I knew he did voice acting for this game. He actually does voice acting for quite a few games now I think about it. He actually did like a whole video thing for Poppy's Playtime. And I wouldn't be shocked if like Garden and Bam Bam reached out to him like, hey, do you mind doing a few lines? And speaking of like YouTubers and things coming out, Markiplier with like Iron Lung coming out is going to be very interesting. I don't think it's gonna be like the movie of the year, but it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how it does. feel like we could just slip by that. Unclog the... Wait, what? Where'd they clog the width? Oh. Am I supposed to be waiting for something? Is there another? Oh, there's more belts. Suki, you are quite dumb at times. You know that? Did we just go by it? I have a bad feeling she's quite a gal. Siren Serenade. Oh!
I see you there. A new fly in my endless web. Come along now. Let's see if you're worthy to walk with angels.
Oh boy. Yeah. Is it too late to run away? Sent from above. Oh, Grindhouse, I thought you'd get a kick out of this. So, there's like a, Bendy and the Ink Machine, like, there's multiple games. Like, there's not just one game. There's a sequel game, and then I think there's like a spin-off game or two. And someone compared the sequel game to Bioshock Infinite, and it made me cackle a bit. Because they're like, oh yeah, the first game is, older guy, doesn't voice act as, much, trying to get the job done. And then the sequel is a stealth game with a female protagonist. Oh, I thought you were, like, peeking over for a moment. The demon or the angel? Dreams come true, or... Looks like a lot of ink. I feel like it's gonna fake you out. So I'm gonna go... Walk with angels... Something felt like it closed.
Everything feels like it's coming apart. But I walked into the recording booth today. Sammy was there with that Allison. Apparently, I didn't get the memo. Alice Angel will now be voiced by Miss Allison Pendle. Part of me died when he said that. There's gotta be a way to fix this.
Oh. Did the other way close off? Is that what happened? Okay. I wonder what is the most famous, like, recasting, because they got a new voice actor or voice actress, or even like a new actor or actress. Because, like, I'm not counting things like what was it? Dumbledore's actor passed away and they got a new one. I'm not counting that. I'm counting, like, they purposely, like, got a new voice actor. Is it the, like, Vic Morgana recasting for, like, Ruby or Dragon Ball? Or is it, like, maybe, I can't think of her name. The aunt in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Aunt Vive. Why is there more hiding spots? You know what? Maybe there's achievement attached to it. You're supposed to, like, go in each one. Tee-hee. Yeah, you tee-heeing over there, Biwa fan. Fuck you. That was you, Boris? That...
Boris. Oh, you scared me to death. Don't
I guess
suppose you
he
found
came in from the
anything
vent.
we can use to protect ourselves with. This will do.
Let me guess. We're gonna use, like, the... I did not expect that. We're gonna use this, like, once and they're gonna break, isn't it? I know we're gonna have to open that, I bet. Oh, the opening switches. Looks like.
Looks like to open this, we're gonna need to throw 2 levers at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
What is... Feel familiar? Hello, Nick. Suki, hello. Back at the game with the ink machine. Yes, I am. Since yesterday's stream, we have found Boris, we made him soup, and now we're traveling together. We ran into the angel. Was that the ink machine? And we are now trying to find a way out. We are walking with the angels, which is totally not a scary thing to hear. Oh, wait, I didn't see this.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt in tighter, right?
No, for the last time you do that, you blow every pipe in this place. If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch.
You sure? You know, this sounds harder than comparing earwax to beeswax.
Look, it's not that difficult. Just keep an eye on the gauge.
Look, pal, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
We also found the tape that had Jacksepticeye on it. I'm wondering, can we like run back to it? I wonder if that got blocked off. Out of curiosity. That's the guy from Dispatch. Right, he was in Dispatch as well. I was thinking to myself, there's like, I know there's 3 games for sure. I know he was in. That was the Susie one. And the other game was Poppy's Playtime, where he actually did like a live action segment. Oh wow, this is all open all the way back. It was in here.
I
There we go.
don't be seeing what the big deal is.
So that's now 3 horror games he's been. Well, I guess this patch is not a horror game. Oh, that's a really long range for the voice, actually. Ever heard of Murder House? Yes, I have heard of Murder House. You know, that reminds me, whatever happened to that, oh god, what was it? Unless Murder House is the name of it. There was a YouTuber, like, horror, like, who done it, like, killed who game. I wonder what ever happened to, like, those series and everything. There was, like, there was, like, a PewDiePie, like, he would go to, like, haunted places. There was, like, a few, like, live action shows that they would actually do with VTubers. The Butcher Gang. Oh, shit. Just one? Just one? Wait, how does Boris know we're gonna hit the switch? We were supposed to do it at the same time.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt in tighter, right?
No, for the last time you do that, you blow every pipe in this place.
Right.
If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch.
You sure?
Okay, we were supposed to go that way. I was like, wait a second. I heard this before.
Look now, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
Hell in a handbasket. I think it's so blurry. There's the elevator. Okay, why is there another fucking hiding spot? Why did we see 4 different hiding spots? Can't go in the ladies' room. Can we go in the men's room? We can't go in the men's room either. Environmental storytelling. It feels like it.
You're so interesting.
What?
So different.
Boris, what's going on?
I have to say, I'm an instant fan.
Oh fuck, I can actually hit Boris?
With an angel. Come to me now. Level 9. Just follow the screams.
Just follow the screens. I was just curious, like, could I? The instinct of, like, swinging. Wait, why do we go from, like, it goes level 11 to P to 9 to 14?
Come on. Step out of your cage.
Boris, you
There's
coming?
a whole twisted world out here.
You coming, Boris? Oh, Boris is coming. Boris is gonna die a terrible death, isn't he? Okay, that's our respawn point.
Punching in.
Oh, here's another conversation.
These plants
She's quite the catch. She's quite the gal. Boris, you're gonna betray me, aren't you? Wait. Boris, why are you running, buddy? Why is Boris running? I did suck him for wrench, that is true. There's more than one Boris? There's a lot of Borises.
Look around. It took so many of them to make me so beautiful. Anything less than perfect was left behind. I had to do it. She made me.
What the fuck is that weird looking thing? Oh god. Oh, there's a butcher gang guy up there too. Oh, is she just murdering creations?
Who would have thought? Me having lunch with Joey Giroux. Apparently times are tougher than I thought. For a moment there, I thought I'd be stuck with the check. But I gotta say, he wasn't at all what I expected. Quite the charmer. He even called me Alice. I liked it.
She liked it. We're not going that way just yet. Yeah, there's a butcher gang right there. Oh, there she is. We have a butcher gang right there too. Are we gonna watch what she does?
Now we come to the question. Do I kill you? Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight? The choices of the beautiful are unbearable.
Does she have a tail?
How's a girl to choose?
So she has like horns, like angel, halo, and then it looks like she's like a little tail in the back.
Drilling his tainted ink to my door. It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back. Do you know what it's like? Living in the dark puddles? It's a buzzing, screaming well of voices. Bits of your mind swimming like fish in a bowl. The first time I was born from its inky womb, I was a wiggling, pulsing, shapeless slug. The second time, well, it made me an angel. I will not let the demon touch me again. I'm so close now.
It looks like she's a small rabbit tail.
Almost perfect.
Or is that a bow, maybe, on the back of her dress?
Yes, I will spare you. For now. Better yet, I'll even let you ascend and leave this place. If you will do a few eensy, little favors for me first. Return to the
Look at
lift,
that.
my little errand boy. We have work to do.
Boris, we gotta get out of here, buddy. Boris? Boris? Boris, where'd you go, buddy? Buddy? Buddy, where'd you go? Don't leave me alone with this mad lady.
machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
Oh, I think I see him on the lift. The wrench. Clear 3 special gears. Search gearbox on level K.
There are so few rules to our world now. So little truths. But there is one rule we all know and respect down here. Beware the ink demon. Stay out in the open for too long and he will find
Oh,
you.
shit.
But if you see him, you'd better hide. If you don't, well, I enjoyed our date.
That's why.
Now, let us begin our work.
Well. This sucks, Boris.
Have you met him? The ink demon. They say he hears everything. Every creak of the floor. Every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what will draw him in.
Okay, so we don't want to sprint, because that might summon him quicker. How deep is the staircase? Nothing. Wait, is this staircase just goes to every floor? Is that what they mean by, like, instead of taking the elevator, he'll take the stairs? Okay, I think that is the case, because we went down so many floors. So this game got down into a bit of, like, open... Well, not open world, but open exploring a bit. Okay. Yeah, because that's level 11. Okay, so there is a staircase to go. That's why it's such a long staircase. Oh, it's a butcher guy.
One down.
This is why grass was teeing all over the place. Oh, hello, Masa. It is going well. I am trying not to get scared. We are doing a bit successfully. Well, there's gonna be like the beginning game where it took me like an hour to figure out where the hell I'm going with. I don't see gear, so not here. I don't know why that feels familiar, unless it's just, you know, there to, like, give us a bit of, like, clues. I just know not to sprint. Sprint's bad. Where the fuck are these gears? Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Oh.
This one's empty.
Okay.
That should be plenty. Return them to me. And try not to die on the way back.
It is so tempting to sprint. But I don't want to summon Bendy. I don't want to summon him at all. Can I just... No, I can't. Where's the elevator? Do I have to, like... hike all the way down? Oh. Where the fuck were you, Boris?
He was always a good flyer.
Okay, we're gonna get to level 9.
Still, he was once a
Do it, I sprinted the whole level.
handsome man.
I mean, it is tempting. We have to put it into the gearbox. I feel like here is safe-ish. Because it's her place. Ah, there we go.
Have you seen them? The swollen ones. They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick.
New enemy.
It's the perfect thing for keeping myself.
I like how I can see Boris all the way
If
over
you're gonna
there.
catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back to my door. I have something that you'll need.
Hunt Swan searches on level 11. This feels silly. Wait, what happens if I do it to you? Sorry, Boris. Oh, it's these guys. So we have to be quiet. What are you? Does that count? Oh, that counts as Bob. The urge is to poke things with an needle. Oh! That's Bendy. He's just hanging about. Does he disappear after a while? Yeah, look. Oh. What is that guy?
Sickening. Oh, makes my skin crawl. But the task is done. Bring me back my equipment, please.
I don't get it. Everyone's walking around here like Grandma just died. Nothing but angry faces everywhere. These people gotta lighten up. I mean, hello, you make cartoons. Your job is to make people laugh. I'm telling you, if these people don't start cracking a smile every now and then, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I get it now. Who is the photographer guy? Oh, I hear the elevator. Who is that elevator guy?
Once upon a time, there was an angel, and she was beautiful and loved by all. She was perfect, no matter what Joey says.
Maybe the photographer or like the photographer guy is the Wally that we keep hearing.
I'll make this simple. Look for valve pads. Turn the little wheels. Then bring me their power cores. Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always
Lady,
change my mind.
I've already done 2 jobs for you. plunger. I wonder how many of these little jobs we have to do for her. I don't want to work here anymore. Me and you both. Oh, we have to like turn to like 45 or something, right? I feel like it's a staircase to go up, so we're gonna go back this way. Oh! Oh shit! I got a paracord. Wait. Saw the ink tubes on level P. How many ink tubes are there? Oh, oh no. I was like, he spawned at the wrong time. I was locked in a little room with him. I am speed. Actually, a little like a younger Suki lore fact. Um, my family was a very like sporty family. Um, my father was very into track and soccer, though he was a soccer person, and only stopped because he dislocated both kneecaps, like from doing like slide tackles. Which is, by the way, you know, like I know like soccer players and basketball players do flops, but like soccer injuries can be nasty, very very nasty. So if you're watching Walking Eyes by being like, I'm out of here. Yep. Um, me and my siblings all did some kind of track. Though they did track all the years they could in high school, and my sister actually was good enough to get a scholarship for cross country. So did my brother. Both set records at the schools that they went to. My youngest brother also, all three of my younger siblings did cross country and track. Though I just did track because, believe it or not, I am terrible at running in the sense that like some people just like get in that zone. I can't. Like the whole time I'm just like like thinking to myself of certain things of like, oh my god, how many more laps do I have to go? All right, what am I going to eat after this? You know, this match? Or like, oh god, what time is it now? Like, do I have time if I do my homework after this run to go like have like 2 hours to play Call of Duty? Like my mind would not focus, even though I was actually a very good long term runner. Though my sport was always wrestling. Me and my two brothers always did wrestling. Though I was the one that like was the best of the three, and the one that like stuck with it the most. But like, yeah, like the whole like speed made me think like, yeah, I'm fast. Well, fast. I was fast. I wouldn't say fast. I'm more endurance running. Like I could go for a long time. Like I hiked with I did a 5 mile hike with Patty before, and we had to we took a break at the halfway point, and I was like bouncing with energy, like let's go, and he's like, look, give me a break, Suki. I need a water break. I need a snack break. the running part, I couldn't ever focus. Hello, Lori. Okay, so we have to, like, lever these out. Right? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Why you... Co-op game that was in the style of like 1930s cartoons. I think there is. Cuphead, yeah. Oh, speaking of for people that like indie games like Cuphead, Shovel Knight, One Shot, Undertale, uh not Nine Souls, Overkill, uh watch Indie Cross. There's only 2 episodes right now. The first episode's only a couple minutes, or no, I think it's only 10 minutes. The second episode's like 30 minutes, but it's like literally Indie Cross is like, what if these main characters from their respective universe get pulled into this one universe as there's these this like robot army that's trying to like wipe out the timelines, and they all have to work together. So you have like Cuphead, Indie Cross is right on YouTube. You have like Cuphead, Shovel Knight, Nico from One Shot, um, technically Frisk is one of the bad guys. You have Springtrap, who's one of the bad guys. But you have all these like different. Oh, you have Hollow Knight and all teaming up together. Celeste as well. It's such an enjoyable like miniseries on YouTube, and I think they already hinted at the. Oh, you know, Indie Cross is a Friday Night Funkin' mod. I think they already released it a teaser for the next episode, which is supposed to be coming out in a couple months, and the next character going to be introduced is Zagreus from Hades. Can you guys like not? Yeah, because it is all fan made. I think the most famous voice actor from it is
Quite the efficient little errand boy, aren't you?
Devil Artemis, who is known for doing a lot of like Dragon Ball Z abridged stuff. But it's really good stuff. This is gonna be Ghost Girl from Seven Nights Repting You. I mean, kind of. God, I didn't realize the game crashed on me halfway through the ending. I didn't realize there was like another like scene afterwards. That's really adorable, but it was such a good game, such a good enjoyable game. Oh no, he's coming down the hallway. We're gonna just go up. Oh, I watched it. I watched it later. Eight Crazy Nights. I introduced Maya to it. She was not a fan of it. Okay. Come on, Boris. Eight Crazy Nights came out a long time ago.
Time people knew my name.
It
But those days can
this is not praising it. A Crazy Nights was like that era of like humor. So like during the time it came out, it was very funny. I think it's the best part about it is the song and dance they do at the dinner. But otherwise, the movie's not. It's easily not Adam Sandler's best work. Though I will go down saying, my favorite Adam Sandler movie is 51st Dates, and that is quite possibly my favorite romantic comedy. And for most of my friends and I fucking love Sandler, but yeah, really grab a here and go. Yep, see, Lori, we're twins. We both were thinking at the same time.
just the tool to make
Bedtime stories. That was my sister's favorite, just because like they're what was it? It's a the gerbil thing. Visit Level K and Heavenly Toys. Beware the Ink Demon. There's 15 of them. Visit Level K. Okay. Uncut Diamonds was really good. I thought Uncut Diamonds was really good for him. I don't think he was gonna get an award for it, but Uncut Diamonds actually was pretty good for Adam Sandler movie, because like a lot of his movies are, you know, notoriously not great. Yeah, it's the staircase going up and down. But I'm also not much of a movie watcher anymore. I like sinking hours and hours of characters in their stories. Oh, worse. Let me guess. We're gonna be doing this, and it's gonna summon Bendy, isn't it? And I can't believe Grant lied to me. Grant told me there's only three jobs. We're doing 4 jobs. We're not here. We're not here, Bendy. We barely got to this floor, and he's here. God. It's good design for a monster. So does he like disappear completely, or just like? I wonder what's going to happen. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you died pretty quickly, buddy. I don't know how far back I have to go. Well, we're a third of the way through, Suki. Huh. I like this last week. Never counts. You can see whatever you want. If I'd binge. Me, why is there all these places to hide? Me, understanding now. I think this is the farthest back we can find them.
Now that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, but I forgot to mention.
Huh.
He hates it when I do that. I would hide from you.
Sure, maybe I just need to give myself permission to do that instead of doing it feel good. Or stay thrown back to high spots, but it isn't really a threat when spots are always 2 steps away. True. You gotta trust yourself, Lori. You guys, like, stopped that so quick, so did Moobot, that I had no idea, when it was posted. It feels like he's looking right at us. He's missing a... No, he just has a tiny hand. He's as Napoleon. I feel like I should be running. He does have a nice smile, a winning smile. I know it's a risky the sprint, but I'm like, you know what? I want to get away from Benny as quick as possible. So there was something I was watching and it was a video about like what are animes that fell off so quickly, and there was some very interesting answers, and they had like very interesting arguments. Like for example, everyone knows what Dragon Ball Z is. Like people still watch Dragon Ball Z, still people like tune into it. Same thing with One Piece. But what are animes that are like kind of fell off the face of the earth, and like their top answers were the first one was Tokyo Ghoul. Because as soon as like Tokyo Ghoul, the anime did a very different thing from the manga, people were just like dropped it immediately. Um, Baruto with Naruto. Oh yeah, Promise Neverland. Um, there were some good ones. Baruto for technically Naruto because like people didn't like Baruto at all. Um, My Hero Academia was one they said as well. Akami got killed. Akami got killed made me mad because the between the anime and manga, what was it, in the manga one character survived, but in the anime the character died, and the manga ending was so much better than the anime ending. Yep, Akame ga Kill. That's a good one. God, I remember when Akame ga Kill was like the what was it called? The Game of Thrones for anime. Where like, oh my god, people will get killed off, and that was like the kind of like the standard for like for actually for casual anime fans was like, oh my god, anyone can die at any moment. But now there's like so many animes where like it happens. Uh, Going off Neverland. Uh, or well, not Neverland, but Wonderland. Dead Man Wonderland. I love Dead Man Wonderland, but like it just like disappeared from people's minds because it used like when people think of like, oh, what's an anime that should get in their season, no one like brings up like Dead Man Wonderland anymore. Oh, Devil's a part timer. Mm, I feel like the Devil's a part timer is like an iffy one because on one hand, like people think it's one of the best comedies, but on the other hand, if you ask like 10 people, have they watched Devil's a Part Timer? I think 6 to 8 will say no. Um, Death Note. I'd see. Here's the thing about Death Note. Death Note's one of the ones where it's like it's very popular. I would not say Death Note because like people still quote it all the time. Uh, yeah, yeah. Trust me, I understand that feeling, Rhinos, about about Dead Man Wonderland. But like, yeah, My Hero is definitely going to, I think, be studied because quite literally, they came out with the ending for the manga. No one liked the fucking ending. That like within a couple weeks, the creator had to be like, "Oh, sorry, here's the actual epilogue. We rewrote it and made a new, actually better epilogue that made sense for the characters." Because it was like originally like none of like class 1A was like ranked in like the top 10. Deku just became a teacher and stopped like becoming a hero and all this other stuff. Like he never gets with Uraka, and like people are like, that's it. And then like, ugh, those memories fell off because they were flawed. Alright, bad. But this is an example of the one that fell off not because it was inherently bad, but it just didn't have the same as the other animes. True. True. Now I'm like thinking of like, is there any that were not mentioned? Actually, you know what is? Hear me out. Hear me out. Because from part 2 to part 3, the power system drastically changed. But JoJo Bizarre's Adventure part 1 and part 2, because people thought the stands were like a lot of fans thought the stands were around since the beginning. No, part 1, part 2 had a different power system. They were not introduced until what, part 3. I definitely think that like people just completely forget that like what part 1 and part 2 is about when it comes to like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was weird powers, guns, and zombies, or not zombies, vampires. I will also dare to say maybe Attack on Titan, but personally I don't think Attack on Titan should be uh what was it, was like the anime of the decade or something. It was like the most influential anime, and I'm like, no, it's not. When you had the ending, like half the fans didn't like the ending. Something was going on. Of anime ruined by endings. Attack on Titan had 4 goddamn final seasons. Yeah, yeah. I still don't forgive it for that.
The disgusting wretches that wander my halls have gone unchecked, trying to drag me back to the darkness. Don't take your angel. Hurt them one by one. Smash them into puddles. Kill them.
What? Where? Where? Oh. Oh, so they are the Butcher Gang, all three of these styles.
So quiet, like a welcoming grave. I like the silence. Don't you?
Okay. Here's some other animes, and I want to hear your opinions on if you think they fell off or not. Darling in the Franks. I will throw that name out there. I think once like people found like actual characters that they can they're not toxic, Darling in the Franks kind of just fell off the face of the earth. I think most people can't name a person other than 02. Um we can all agree that when Dragon Ball GT, yeah, yeah. Oh God, here's the thing: like some of my favorite things are from Dragon Ball GT, and it pisses me off. Like Super Android 17, love the concept, love the look, thought it was so cool, but it's a fucking GT movie. Baby Arc was not too bad, but like, oh my God, like there was so much of like GT that was just straight up bad. And I want to know who the head writer for GT was because they were it felt like they were trying to do weird things with Pan, and I did not like it. Danganronpa 3 anime basically killed the series and my entire 4 year yeah. Actually, here's a embarrassing Suki fact. For a while I was a like Tumblr I funny and feeler things, Great Gozu RP account. I will admit that embarrassing fact about Suki. I was part of like a huge large like one of the I think it was the largest RP community on Tumblr for Danganronpa. It was a definitely embarrassing time for Suki. You know what's funny enough, Nix? Apparently you are very right too, because I am looking at like I was like looking up on like like a few like lists and posts. A lot of people list Devil as a part timer because of the 8 year gap and didn't know everyone dropped it. So Nix, my hat off to you. You are right. Also, it seems like the consensus is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is the number one answer. Shield Hero, I get it. I mean, when you think about the big isekai, the isekai quartet where like Overlord, Tanya, um, ReZero, Konosuba, and then Shield Hero. Shield Hero is definitely the weakest of the five. Though I will say ReZero and Overlord are the better reads. Tanya, I have a gripe with Tanya. I love Tanya the Devil so much, but the art style for the anime is just so drastically different from the light novels and the manga. Because like I do not explain it. Like in the anime, they almost look so doughy. Like it almost seems like they all have like baby fat faces. And I don't understand it because the manga is so beautifully done. Like they capture the idea that Tanya's is like this, like she looks like an angel to everyone else, but in reality is the war crime devil. Like they capture it so really well. And so same with the light novels. Like the light novel manga, that the artwork are very close to each other, and then the anime is like a very different character for quite a few of the characters too. Like Visha looks very different. Tanya looks very different. The one what was it? Major, who is the one that everyone thinks is best friends with Tanya, and he's the one that's like, get this girl away from me. Look very different too. Um, the head generals look different in the manga and light novel than they do in the anime. The higher staff. There was no way they were gonna do the light novel. What? Yeah, yeah. It's such a shame though, because but like I still don't understand why they made him look so like you know what I mean though. Like Grounds, they make him look very doughy, and then if you look at the anime, the like you see that Quartet, they use the style from the manga and light novel. They don't use the anime style for her in the chibi form. So it's very interesting like how the anime like animation style is just so different. Um, Oh, actually, a little fun fact about it: Konosuba is actually on pause right now. Um, the light novels are like much farther ahead, but the author put down the light novels where with the latest arc, and is currently working on the other ones. Last we heard, they were like their newest work is combat combatants will be dispatched.
Oh, I hate leaving work unfinished. Fortunately, I have you to pick up the pieces.
Oh, actually, how the fuck did we all name these animes? And you know the number one anime we did not name, guys? Fucking Seven Deadly Sins. From season 1 to season 2, the clear just drop off in quality. Like, how the fuck did I forget to name Seven Deadly Sins? Because that's obviously like the best answer, other than Tokyo Ghoul or like Shield Hero. It's just the clear drop off in quality. To be fair, I didn't watch that one. That is fair. You're not missing much. You're not missing much at all, Nix. Um, Pretty much what happened was the anime went to a much cheaper studio to pump out the episodes quicker for the new seasons because it was very hot right at the time, and like the clear drop off in quality was very clear, and everyone just bashed it because it was just so bad. Actually, One Punch Man is pretty bad too. Um, the new season was just terrible when it to the quality. Fucking what's his name? Garu walking down the hill. It's quite literally they're just using a still of him just going down the hill. They're not even making like drawing him walking. It was just like, come on, guys, come on. But that One Punch Man was not good either. Actually, funny enough, because just the quality and how big it is with like how the mobile game won, there's a chance Cinderella Gray might get Anime of the Year. I mean, it's really down to three options. I think when it comes to Anime of the Year, it's either going to be um, My Hero final season, which is probably going to win um, because it's the final season and everything. Um, but it's either going to be that Cinderella or Gachi Akuda. Um, but it being My Hero's final season, it's like the same thing with like Attack on Titan. It's very hard to when like a show is finally ending for them like with how long My Hero was going about for it not to get the win.
Down, down, down into the abyss. Take the lift down. Say hello to an old friend.
Boris,
Sending you a little present.
you okay?
A little firepower. Take good care of it. It belonged to someone very special. Oops, I forgot. It's a little hard to get a hold of. Oh well, better luck next time.
I didn't even like was excited because I knew it was gonna do the fake. I just knew it was gonna do the fake out what like Resident Evil 7 did, where it was like you're gonna get like the I think it was the Tommy gun as well, and like Resident Evil it just like fell apart in your hands, and I was just like I knew she was not gonna give me actually a gun. Where are we going, Boris? What is it? What is the depth? Is it 14? Wait, is it? Do I have to take a different thing, Boris? Am I just dumb? Like, where are we supposed to... There's something swinging. I can hear it. Is that... Are we supposed to take a different way? Am I overthinking things? Go enjoy your sleep, Nix. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be wrapping up shortly as well. I am bloody overthinking this. Boris. So we're on 9, so is it K? Like, what is the lift to the sensitive deaths? Because we went up. Okay, this feels more right. I don't like this. So it was 14. How many jobs do I have to do for this lady? How do I crouch in? Is there a crouch button?
No, I'm not looking for trouble. It's just the nature of us projectionists to seek out the dark places.
I don't know if I'm going to finish this task. This might be where I tap out for the night. You know what? Let's die. I want to see what happens. Okay, 2 hits. Okay, so there's 2. Yeah, I think we're at a good part. I mean, it might take a bit, so I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight and pick up tomorrow. It felt like the first 2 chapters were so short, and then like the 3rd chapter is like, hey, this is actually going to be long. Let's raid out on Lula's doing Stellaris. Huh. Didn't never think Lula of all people is doing Stellaris. Because they had a team briefly for these last few chapters. Yeah, I heard like they announced like a few different games and then they canceled a bunch of different games. So like it's like they announced that like they accidentally announced the game like last year or the year before, and it's like there's been like nothing since. And they had like a bunch of like spin-off stuff as well. Alright. Right, we shall go right over to Lula. I don't know who she is with. I'd be actually kind of surprised if Patty's not playing with her. Not gonna lie. And I will be back tomorrow with more Bendy. And then, if we don't finish it tomorrow, we'll probably be finishing on Monday. It seems like the most likely case, so let's go head over there, and you all have a good night.